You already know which road you're on. You feel it. Not in your thoughts. In your gut. The easy road feels good at the start. No resistance. No pressure. No pain. You wake up when you want. You scroll when you want. You avoid what's hard. And for a moment, it feels like freedom. But it's not freedom. It's a slow trap. Because the easy road doesn't challenge you. It seduces you. It whispers, relax. You've got time. It tells you, you deserve this. It convinces you, you'll start tomorrow. And every time you listen, you drift further away from the man you could become. There was a young man standing at a fork in the road. One path was smooth, wide, bright, crowded, people laughing, music playing, no struggle in sight. The other path? Dark, narrow, quiet, uphill, no applause, no shortcuts, no guarantees. Most people didn't even look at it. They just followed the crowd. Because it was easier. Because it was comfortable. Because it required nothing from them. And that's the problem. The easy road requires nothing, but it takes everything. It takes your discipline, your focus, your potential. And it doesn't do it all at once. It does it slowly, silently. Until one day, you wake up and realize you've gone nowhere. Years passed. Same habits. Same excuses. Same life. That's the cost of easy. Now look at the hard road. It's brutal at the start. You feel resistance immediately. You doubt yourself. You question everything. You feel alone. Because most people aren't there. They chose comfort. But the hard road? It builds you. Step by step. Pain by pain. Rep by rep. Like a soldier in training. No glory. Just work. Waking up early when your body wants to sleep. Training when your muscles are burning. Working when your mind is begging for a break. You don't do it because it feels good. You do it because it's necessary. And slowly, something changes. You get stronger. Not just physically. Mentally. Emotionally. Spiritually. You start to trust yourself. Because you've proven you can do hard things. There was a man who decided to take the hard road. No shortcuts. No excuses. He built a business from nothing. First year, no results. Second year, still struggling. Third year, people around him started quitting. Telling him to be realistic. Telling him to try something easier. But he stayed. He stayed when it was painful. He stayed when it was uncertain. He stayed when there was no reward. And then, it happened. The breakthrough. The moment everything compounded. Years of effort, finally visible. And people looked at him and said, "You're lucky." No. He wasn't lucky. He just didn't quit when it got hard. That's the difference. The easy road makes you weak. The hard road makes you dangerous. Because when you've walked through fire, when you've endured storms, when you've faced yourself at your lowest, there's nothing left that can break you. That's what the hard road gives you. Not just success, power, control, respect. The easy road? It gives you comfort. For a moment. But then it takes your confidence. Because deep down, you know you're avoiding your potential. You know you're capable of more. But you keep choosing less. And that eats at you. Silently. Every single day. There's a reason why lions don't live like sheep. Sheep look for safety. They follow the herd. They avoid danger. Lions? They hunt. They take risks. They face the wild. Because they understand something. Nothing worth having comes easy. And if it does, it doesn't last. You want a strong body? You go through pain. You want a sharp mind? You go through discipline. You want a powerful life? You go through struggle. There is no other way. The hard road is the only road that leads somewhere real. But here's where most people fail. They start, then they stop. They touch the hard road, then run back to comfort. Because it's too much. Too uncomfortable. Too slow. They want results without resistance. They want growth without pain. That doesn't exist. Growth is pain. Transformation is pressure. And if you can't handle that, you will stay exactly where you are. The hard road doesn't promise you ease. It promises you evolution. It turns you into someone else. Someone stronger. Someone sharper. Someone disciplined. And that version of you, that's the one who wins. Not the comfortable one. Not the distracted one. The one who endured. You have to understand this. Every decision you make is a step on one of these roads. Every time you choose comfort, you step closer to regret. Every time you choose discipline, you step closer to greatness. It's not one big choice. It's small ones. Daily ones. Silent ones. The ones nobody sees. That's where your future is decided. Right now, you're being tested. Not by life. By your choices. Do you take the easy way out? Or do you step into discomfort? Do you delay? Or do you act? Do you escape? Or do you face it? Because the truth is simple. The easy road leads to a hard life. The hard road leads to an easy life. One gives you pleasure now and pain later. The other gives you pain now and power later. Choose wisely. Because time doesn't stop. And every day you stay on the easy road, you dig yourself deeper. Until it becomes harder to escape. But the moment you decide, the moment you commit, the moment you step onto the hard road and refuse to leave, everything changes. Not instantly, but inevitably. You start building something real. Something solid. Something unshakable. And one day, you look back, and you realize, the pain was worth it. The struggle was necessary. The hard road was the only road that could take you where you wanted to go. So don't run from it. Embrace it. Walk it. Own it. Because that's where your life is waiting. On the other side of discomfort. On the other side of discipline. On the other side of everything you've been avoiding. That's where you find it. Purpose. Strength. Freedom. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I choose the hard road every single day. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will embrace discomfort and build a life of strength and discipline.